Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As you know that today on 7th May 2025, we have assembled here at Bunkerman House to carry out the mock drill as per the instructions by the Home Ministry. This house, Bunkerman House, we have installed the Bunkerman indoor air quality management systems. The house in normal conditions is ready to give you the good quality indoor air, free from pollution. This you already know that pollution in Delhi is increasing day by day, and therefore we have prepared this house that if you stay in this house and use these indoor air quality management systems of Bunkerman in normal mode, this will provide you good quality indoor air in your house. We absorb all type of pollutions from the indoor air like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, and all pollutant gases into our Bunkerman filters. We also remove the particulate matter PM 2.5 and PM 10, and thus all these pollutions are stored in our Bunkerman house. They are absorbed, and subsequently, once our filters get saturated, we convert this material of our saturated filters into mineral-rich organic manure. But indoor air quality management system of Bunkerman is also having a special facility to be used in button-up mode. So today during the mock drill, I will explain you the procedure of going into button-up mode and how this button-up mode can be useful to us in case of any natural disaster or NBC disaster or even in case of a nuclear war. This we will demonstrate it to you today, and we will carry out the mock drill about this special aspects of Bunkerman indoor air quality management system, that how to use this system in case of any emergency. Like today, the atmosphere is already known to you after this incident of Pahalgam, which happened on 22nd April 2025. We lost our 28 persons at the hands of terrorists from the Pakistan, and now yesterday night the strike has been conducted by India on 9 terrorist camps across the border in Pakistan. You already know it, and today we expect some retaliation from Pakistan, and therefore we have to be prepared. And as Pakistan has been threatening us that he has a nuclear bomb, so I think India should also be prepared to face the threat of a nuclear strike also by Pakistan. Today, fortunately, we have got the system. This Bunkerman technology is the technology which can even keep our common man of India safe against even a nuclear strike. So I will explain you how we can be safe even in the case of nuclear strike. So in case of a nuclear bomb, as you know, nothing survives close to the ground zero. Whether it is Delhi or it is any other town or it is Islamabad, nothing will survive near the ground zero. But it will depend on the kiloton capacity or the design capacity of the bomb, if whether the bomb is of 10 kiloton, 20 kiloton, 50 kiloton or 100 kiloton, it will depend on that. So yield of the weapon is very important. So we do not expect a major yield nuclear bomb from Pakistan, as they have been saying that they have got pow ke bomb. So probably they are talking of tactical nuclear weapon with a limited yield. They may like to use it on our borders, on our troops, or maybe even into the deep into our territory. But firstly, let us be clear from that impression that it doesn't happen that a nuclear bomb falls on a particular place and everything is finished. No. It has got a radius of detonation, radius of damage control. For example, I will give you, let us say if Pakistan uses about 10 kiloton or 20 kiloton or 30 kiloton bomb, then its effects will be limited only to few kilometers around that ground zero. Within about 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer, 15 kilometer, nothing will survive. This we have to be assured. But beyond that, beyond about 20, 25, 30 kilometers, the effect will be less, and we can be considered as safe staying in our own houses also, buildings also. So this blast wave pressure and the ground shock pressure, as you move from the ground zero away, then this reduces at a very sharp rate. Therefore, when I say that you will be safe in your house, with BUNKERMAN technology, you are safe against biological and chemical weapon effects, since we are working in button-up mode. But with the nuclear blast effect, you are safe beyond, say, let us say about 25-30 kilometers away. You are safe. Your house may be safe against even nuclear attack. The radiation also moves in the direction of the movement of the air, that you also know. So it is all probability based design. So generally, the buildings which are located in the opposite direction of flow of the movement of air, they are relatively safe in case of even nuclear blast. So we'll talk more about this, but today I will explain you that if you are having this indoor air quality management system in your house, so how to be safe. So firstly, gentlemen, you will get enough warning for any nuclear strike, because nuclear strike doesn't take place all of a sudden. Like you see the present scenario, yesterday we bombed the terrorist camp locations in Pakistan. Today they may counter-attack us or they may not. But we will wait and watch. But preparations have already been done on both sides. We are ready for war today. In fact, this mock drill is nothing, but it is a drill for actual war, so that we get prepared. So under these circumstances, firstly, I suggest the government and I suggest the public that now, since this technology of BUNKERMAN is available with us, let us use it fully in our own houses, in our workplaces. And since this technology has also been made affordable now to the common man, so every one of us should have this technology with us, so that we can keep our common public also safe in case of a nuclear war. So first of all, what you should do in this case, I have also written to the NDMA, I have also written to the Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of Defense, I have also written to the Prime Minister and National Security Advisor to take action to make the political leadership, military leadership safe with this BUNKERMAN technology, and also to make our common public safe. This is also appeal to the common man. My appeal is to the common public of my country, that now this BUNKERMAN is giving this technology at a very affordable cost. The cost of this technology in international market is today also, a system for 5 persons is costing about 5 crores of rupees. But BUNKERMAN in India, with our indigenous technology, we have already brought down this cost from 5 crores to about 5 lakhs. And to common man, we are just giving it to you at a cost of 50,000 rupees per person. Even the maintenance of cost of this will be just about 1500 rupees per person per month, which this is the expenditure which you do on your mobile telephone. So my aim is that if a person in India can afford to buy a mobile telephone of 35, 40, 50,000 rupees, he can also afford this technology. The maintenance cost of this technology, my aim is to keep the same as cost of maintenance of your mobile telephone. 1500, 1600 rupees worth of data every individual is affording in India, and therefore I want to give this technology to my common people, common citizens of India at this same cost as the cost of a mobile telephone. Now coming to the preparations, though I have written to the National Disaster Management Authority to pass instructions in this regard, that how much button-up period they should plan for the common public. But I am recommending minimum about 10 days button-up period. The indoor air quality management system, which I am giving to you, the details of which are given on my website bunkermanindia.in, that is capable of keeping you safe in button-up period for a minimum period of 10 days. If you can add more oxygen cylinders, then this 10 days button-up period can be extended to 20 days, 30 days, 40 days. There is no limitation on this button-up period, because as the technology is advancing, new weapons are coming, and seeing the war scenario in the world, button-up period will be required in months now. We have seen Russia-Ukraine war, Everybody was thinking that this war will be over within 10 days, 20 days time, but now it is almost more than 2 years. It is continuing. Similarly, Israel-Hamas conflict, you are already seeing, it is now going to last about a year. So, in our case also, in any conflict with India, Pakistan, or with India versus China, we must plan button-up period of minimum 10 days, and which should be extendable to 1 month, 2 months, 3 months time. So today we have got the technology, BUNKERMAN technology, it is indigenous technology. We can easily extend our button-up period for more than 1 month's period. In fact, our technology is so powerful that in Guwahati refinery, where we have provided this system, our system is working almost in button-up mode for continuously for about 10 months period now, because we are taking the fresh air only for about half an hour in 24 hours time. Otherwise, it is continuously running on button-up mode. And with some extra provisions, we can even give the button-up period of 6 months, 7 months, 10 months duration now with this BUNKERMAN technology. So you will be receiving instructions from NDMA hopefully on this aspect. But what I suggest that we plan at least for a button-up period of 10 days. Let us say nuclear war warning comes that yes, there has been a nuclear strike or there is going to be a nuclear strike. So that is the time, it is called nuclear threshold. Like now on both borders, the Army is deployed, Air Force is deployed, Navy is deployed. We know it. The actual scenario is in front of us now. Yesterday night, India has also carried out the strike on Pakistani terrorist camps. We are expecting retaliation now from Pakistan. So this escalation may occur like this. Then there may be a ground war by conventional war, by our conventional forces. But if the situation comes in such a way that Pakistan takes the decision of using his nuclear weapon, let him take the decision. So we should be prepared. But we will get some indication, our government will get some indication. There are systems in place already. Even the technical systems are in place, which will give us enough warning before Pakistan goes nuclear. And even the safety provisions have been made even for that. So I hope that for citizens of India, for common man, we will get definitely some warning from the government, from NDMA, or from our Home Ministry in this direction. You will come to know that, like yesterday they announced that you carry out the mock drill against air raid. Similarly, we will get a warning if there is a possibility of nuclear war. So in that scenario, we have to go into the button-up mode. But before that, we have to do some preparations. The first preparation we do is that you must have 10 days food and 10 days water as reserve in your house. That preparation should be done immediately, today onwards. So you have your ration for the family, which is going to stay in your house for minimum about 10 days. For this, I will suggest emergency rations. We can discuss. I will explain you what type of rations you should have. Ration should be such that you can warm it in a microwave and you can use it. There should not be fresh cooking requirement. So we will explain you how to go for that ration. Similarly, you should have water for drinking and for your normal hygienic purposes, for washing the utensils, even for bathing. You should have water with you. So 10 days water and 10 days food should be available in your house before you decide to go in for button-up mode. Then you should close all your external doors and windows. So this I will explain you today. We will show you how the external doors and windows are to be totally sealed. They are perfectly sealed so that no air from outside can enter your house and no air from your house should leak out to outside environment, because outside environment is considered to be toxic. Once a warning comes that you go into button-up mode, outside there is a danger of a nuclear war, then you consider that now onwards I am in button-up mode. I will use only the air which is inside my house for human inhalation. I will not use any air from outside, because it may be contaminated. It may contain chemical warfare agent, it may contain biological warfare agent, or it may contain a nuclear radiation. So this way we will stay in button-up mode. So now I will explain you how we go into button-up mode and what settings we should do in our indoor air quality management system of BUNKERMAN. Particular machine, indoor air quality management system by BUNKERMAN, this is running in normal mode. Now, as I explained you that before switching over to the button-up mode, you must make arrangement in your house for ration and water for 10 days period. After that, you seal all your external doors and windows. They should be totally airtight. Once you have done these two things, then you can simply change this position from normal mode to button-up mode. Now in button-up mode, when you do it, the first thing what it does, it adds compressed air to your room. And you have already seen the setting of compressed air. You can set from here. Minimum and maximum pressure you have already specified. So this particular system will automatically add the compressed air to your room and make the pressure in the room equivalent to the maximum limit which I have specified. Now if there is any leakage from anywhere, the pressure goes below the minimum value, then the system will automatically add again compressed air from this, and this will maintain always the positive pressure in your room. Now this way you can be safe in your house from 18 to 24 hours depending on number of people and the room size. But after 18-20 hours, the oxygen level may come down. And generally oxygen present in the room is about 21%. But if this level comes down to below 17%, then this system will also add oxygen and make the oxygen percentage in your room equal to 21% again. So this system automatically takes care of your oxygen requirement, your pressure requirement, and it is already cleaning the carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide and other pollutants in your air. This is also giving you the carbon dioxide content within the specified limit. What we specify here, CO2, we have set a limit of minimum 600 ppm, maximum 800 ppm. So this will not allow the CO2 level to go beyond 800 ppm in your room, and it will stop at 600 ppm. So this indoor air quality management system in button-up mode, in case of nuclear war, in case of biological war, chemical war, this will keep your house safe in this way, that it will maintain the desired indoor air quality inside your room. It will clean all pollutants from the air, PM 2.5, PM 10, all toxic gases. It will absorb into the filters. This will also maintain the pressure, positive pressure in your room, and this will also provide you the oxygen between 17% and 21% in your room. So this way you can safely remain for button-up period for more than 10 days. Now I had explained you that there are 2 oxygen cylinders in this. So we have done the calculation that this will give you a safe button-up period of 10 days minimum. Otherwise this may even survive for 10 to 15 days. But to be on safer side, we are guaranteeing about 10 days button-up period by this machine. In case of any emergency, let us say some patient is there, we have also given 2 masks on this on either side. So you can even provide the medical oxygen to 2 patients in your room by this. So this way it will be a facility which is being given to countrymen to be safe. And gentlemen, India is going to be the first country which will keep their population safe even in case of a nuclear war. Most of the countries in the world, as I told you earlier also, they have made provisions for their political leadership and military leadership into underground nuclear bunkers. All political leadership, military leadership, they will fight the nuclear war from the nuclear underground bunkers. But most of the countries have done no provision for the safety of their countrymen. I am happy to say that with BUNKERMAN technology now available in India, India is going to be the first country in the world which will keep their civil population also safe in case of a nuclear war, in addition to their political leadership and military leadership. I will again emphasize on particular point, because you will say, most of you will ask me, okay, sir, in nuclear war nobody will survive. No, it is not a fact. Even in the case of a nuclear strike, only particular area, a limited area, is under threat. If you go 50, 60 kilometers away from that ground zero, those cities will be comparatively safe if you have this system. If you have BUNKERMAN technology, indoor air quality management system installed in your house will be safe if it is located beyond 30, 35 kilometers from the ground zero. That is what I am advocating. Of course, if you are very close to the ground zero, your house will not survive. Then you have to go underground. You have to have cover, protection. You have to go deep into the ground like a nuclear bunker, or you have to go into the mountains, in tunnels, to be safe. But everybody cannot afford that type of bunker. Therefore, your house, whether it is a single house or it is a flat in multi-story building, this can be made safe as emergency home. Your existing home can be converted into an emergency home. You can see the details on my website www.bunkermanindia.in. Under emergency homes, I have explained everything, and all these things which I have explained here, we have rehearsed it today here in this BUNKERMAN house. So this BUNKERMAN house, gentlemen, is prepared. You can see the systems which are installed here in each room separately. There are some systems commonly available also, and this house is totally safe to stay for family of about 10 to 15 persons can stay in this house for a button-up period of 10 days. So I recommend that if you use this BUNKERMAN system in your existing house can be made as an emergency home to keep you safe in any type of disaster, nuclear, biological, chemical, or even corona type disaster. Now, in case any of you want any further clarifications on this subject of emergency homes, you can contact me personally on my mobile number 8800604455, or you can email me your queries at my email ID drshripal55@gmail.com. I also request you to visit BUNKERMAN House at D68, ground floor, east of Kailash, New Delhi, where all these systems are displayed. You can stay in this house for few hours to few days and experience how the BUNKERMAN indoor air quality management systems, they work in button-up mode, and how you can be safe in your room or in your house under any circumstances, under any disaster, natural disaster, or including a nuclear, biological, or chemical disaster. Thank you. Jai Hind.